What up, everybody? Welcome to the 9450. Keeping the 9450 code name WBB. We are back. Daniel Artest in the building. Lolo in the building. Lauren, what's up? How you doing? See, look, we got a new background. We in the arena now and stuff. You see the hands waving like they just don't care. You know what's going on?
I'm great. I feel like last week was probably, at least in the year that I've been podcasting, definitely one of the best weeks for our network.
Yeah.
Um, so we're just kind of riding that high, and it's my birthday was on Thursday. My friends threw me a surprise birthday party on Friday, and anyone who knows me knows the significance of someone throwing me a surprise party because I'm very inquisitive. Some like to call it nosy. So I've been asking for a surprise birthday for about 10 years now. And everyone's like, nah, we're not doing it because you're just too nosy. And so long story short, it was almost done to perfection, but I figured it out about 10 minutes before it happened.
Yo,
But
you
I still consider it a successful surprise, and I'm super grateful for all my friends that put work into it, my boyfriend, everybody that just had a hand in helping. Shout out to y'all because I know they're all listening.
yo, stay out of people's way, man. Let people plan. Let the plan out, man. You know,
I
like
literally had zero plans this year for my birthday. Zero. Like I'm a person that usually is out of the country. I usually plan something. And so everyone just kept hitting me up like, what are you doing this year? Like, this is weird. Why aren't you doing anything? Da, da, da. And I'm like, you know what? These last 3 weeks, ever since we got back from the draft, I've just been nonstop. Boom, 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 boom. So I was just tired. I'm not going to, listen, the age is catching up because sis was tired and I was not planning to do anything. But yeah, so they got me. We had a good
wel-
time.
welcome to the club, Gramps. Welcome to the club, man. The bones is bones right now. It's over.
The bones is boning. Pause.
I didn't want to say that. You said that. That's not me. But no, but I'm glad that you had a great birthday, great surprise. Well, surprise party. That's cool. That's what's up. I never had a surprise party, man. Honestly, I think the last time I had a birthday party was like my 30th.
Word.
Yeah, 30th birthday. That was my last birthday party. I'm having one for 42 though. When I turn 42, and it's funny because today is May 13th. Today is actually
Here we go.
6 months until my birthday. So I'm actually 41 and a half today. Yes, let's get it, yo. I'm celebrating half birthdays now. Let's go. Nah, but we here. Just want to thank everybody for tuning in with us live. We are live on YouTube and Twitter, Facebook. And just want to say thank you for everybody for tapping in with us and stuff. Obviously, K-Dot is in the Text Winter Comments Lounge, so ask all the questions and we'll definitely interact with y'all. Shout outs to Felicia, who's in the building.
Alicia was on time, child. And look,
Definitely.
Meech says superstar Lauren pulled up late. I see. She Hollywood now. Salute, gang. Gang.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I've been here waiting since 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I was in the background since 8.
Bro, what is going on? Laura Hollywood now. She wasn't coming into the life was right. Oh man, look, sis go to the White House one little time, right?
One time.
Y'all gonna have to start referring to me as presidential low, okay?
Let's talk your talk, presidential low. Let's get into it then. So you was at the White House.
Wait, before we start, I have to shout out for all my coffee drinkers. We gotta plug my cousin's coffee. Yeah, so for all of you coffee drinkers, it is yes, here we go. PowerPoint. There we go. Y'all can read, so I'm not gonna read it to you. I guess I should read it because everyone can't see it. But basically it's called Welsh Mode. It is a coffee company. I'll just read it really quickly. Experiencing a unique journey of Welsh Mode coffee. Each cup offers a taste of adventure, crafted by our diversely led team committed to inclusivity and premium flavors. Join us for the delightful ride through life moments, celebrating, exploring, and moving with the boldest brews around. Go Welsh Mode. So we will tell you guys how you can purchase it at the end of the show, but just wanted to throw that out there. Shout out to my cousin.
So, we got a little sponsorship, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. Look at us. Presidential low, sponsorship DA. Let's get it, man. You know, like listen, keep them coming, keep them coming. But all right, cool. So yeah, like I said, you was at the White House celebrating with the President of the United States, Madam Vice President. You know,
Yes.
dates with the Aces and everything. So from you was there. You know, let's talk about it. It was crazy how we actually got the invite that quick.
Yes.
I was like, hey, I had to call you. Normally we text throughout the day. I had to call you. I was like, yo, listen, if you can go to the White House and cover the Aces, yo, would you do it?
No, but let's give him a little bit of background. This was Wednesday when he called me. The Aces thing was on Thursday. So he called me and he was like, you think it's possible for you to go to the White House tomorrow? And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, to cover the Aces thing. I'm like, listen, say less. All my patients are not getting seen tomorrow. Like, what? Like, I am going to maneuver this schedule as quickly as possible because, yeah, that's an opportunity that you just can't pass. And you know what, Kate? I love the old.
Low Olivia Pope, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like
Low Olivia Pope is hilarious. I need to
low.
I'm about to start. I'm gonna change my Instagram. I mean, my Twitter handle. But yeah, just to give a very, very brief synopsis, I almost got tackled by a Secret Service person. I didn't even tell you that. I forgot about that. But yeah, they were doing a little bit too much, which is understandable. But long story short, it was a great experience. A little bit unorganized, which was interesting because you would think that the White House would have all their ducks in a row. But great experience. I got to see President Biden, his departure, you know, from the White House. And look, they don't even have a helicopter pad. They just drop that thing right on the grass. he walks to it and get right in. So that was cool. For those that saw the video, I got to talk to Asia, Alicia, KP, Jackie, and Chelsea Gray. And of course, KP, you know, said I would start in trouble because I asked her if they win 3 in a row this year, does that put them in a conversation with the Comets as the best team of all time? And what do y'all think in the chat? I'm just curious. If the Aces win their 3rd one this year, are they in the same conversation with the Comets?
That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
What's your gut reaction?
My gut reaction is that I wish that we could play the audio, and you know what audio I'm talking about.
I know exactly what audio you're talking about.
I wish we could play this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a response for it. We got a nice response. I can't even tell y'all the name. I'm so sorry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we've been got a response months ago towards that. But if the Aces was to go 3-peat, I would say they're up there. I would say they're up there. You know, I mean, obviously, I mean, think about it. Only 3 teams went back to back, right? So they're up there already. So if they go 3-peat, you know, it makes for an interesting conversation and stuff. But I just hope that the OG WNBA watchers, you know, also school the new people regarding recency bias and everything, and also show a lot of love to the Houston Comets, which actually there needs to be a documentary on the Houston Comets. We've seen like the Aces got a documentary out right now. I've seen part of the first episode. I accidentally fell asleep on it. It was very entertaining and stuff. Sid Colson is funny because Asia Wilson's allergic to peanut butter, and then Asia was talking to one of the reporters that was there. Was like, yeah, almost died, man. Somebody put it in my stuff, whatever, right? And then Sid Colson was like, they brought it back up and said Costa was like, yeah, that was me. But she said it was such joy. Like she is just a different
menace,
breed.
bro.
She's a real menace. Like even
I
like
would love to be your teammate though, because I like to prank too. So we would have a great time.
yeah, definitely. She's she's just always really good with social media comedy and stuff. Even with the whole thing with the Luka Doncic press conference, when that phone audio that came up, I don't know if you heard it or whatever. Somebody was Luka was talking, and then somebody must have opened their phone on Twitter, and all you heard was like female moaning sounds, so mad loud or whatever. And then like Sid Colson was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. My behavior was unbecoming or whatever." I was just like, "Yo, she's
okay."
Like,
I saw that tweet, but I didn't know what it was about. Okay.
Yeah, she's really good, but you know, but I'm just like, you know, going back to the Aces though. I'm really glad that you had a great time there and stuff. caused a little bit of trouble, but it was a dope moment for you to go out there and represent the brand and everything. And also we had other people represent too as well. K-Dot was at Colonial Life Arena with Corey, who y'all going to get to know. We got a show called Codename Aces that's coming out either tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to premiere it, so please watch that. It's about 20 minutes. It's a short show from our team-centric podcasters. Corey, he's a fan of the Aces, so we have a podcast basically for every WNBA team when we can do one. And K-Dot and Corey was on the show together talking about their experience covering the game in person for the first time as media and stuff. So we had a big month from the draft to DC to the Aces versus the Puerto Rican national team. Like, we moving up, and also, like, since we're in a celebratory mood, from May 7th to May 11th, we have 4,937 downloads as a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never even reached. I think our most we had was like 908 or something like that. We never even hit 1,000 in a week. So to do nearly 5,000 in 4 days is crazy. So more life, more success to what we building and stuff. So I'm just really excited about the future of this network and everything. But let's dive into the meat and potatoes. Anything you got to say before we go in? No? Okay, you on mute though, but okay. So all right, so let's talk about Asia Wilson real quick, right? She is getting her Nike signature shoe, the A1, and they did a whole big rollout about it. They painted a building like black and white, and I was really surprised how the announcement went because I didn't know. I just seen it. She's wearing a hoodie that says, "Of course I have a t-shirt. Of course I have a shoe.com." And I was just like, okay, cool. So I actually typed it in like the Nimrod I am sometimes. And listen, I was right. As actually a good thing. So I looked up and said Nike, and I was like, oh snap, that's actually pretty dope. Like, she didn't come out like with anything. She was quiet. She was walking. She made a statement with silence and everything. And I thought that was pretty dope. What was your thoughts on, the whole Asia Wilson getting the shoe thing? Chat, tap in too. What's your thoughts?
I think my initial thought was about damn time. That was my initial thought. I love the rollout. I love the hoodie. I love that it's like not really an interactive website, but you can go to it and they're listing her accolades and basically telling you Nike's pretty much like, hey, we heard y'all, we got her. But I love that the Nike sign is like the apostrophe and all that. Love it. Just love everything about it. Love the name of the shoe. Can't wait to get my hands on it, right? But my point still remains the same. Like, I don't care because they're saying that she's been working on them for at least a year. Okay. But let's say we take away Asia Wilson's last year. So she won less championship and one less Defensive Player of the Year award. She still deserved a shoe. If we're just solely talking about resumes, she still deserved a shoe. So my issue is it's long overdue, and it's almost like they're like, hey, well, we've been working on it for a year, so like y'all been complaining for nothing. And it's like, no, the commentary is still the same. It's no way Sabrina should have had a shoe before Asia. Sabrina got a shoe in 2022. That was her second year. She should not have had one before Asia, and that's just where it stands. I'm excited about the shoe. I don't want to go on and on about it because we've talked about it ad nauseum on this podcast, on Twitter, everywhere, but I'm excited that she has a shoe, but again, it's about damn time, and it should have happened earlier. That's what I got.
You know what? Like, and also, like, my thing from my end is I just want to know Asia's number. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Sabrina got $24 million for a shoe, for a signature. Caitlin getting the signature at $28 million. So what's Asia's dollar? Listen, all I know is that she better not be second. She definitely
it needs to be over. It needs to easily be over 30.
Yeah, she got to at least get 35, 40. Easily. So now Nike just set a standard too. And you know what? I want to see other shoe deals, other shoe companies set the standard and stuff. So these companies won't bid against themselves. Like, I want to see Puma step it up. Under Armour, step it up. Let's go. Even though Under Armour did come to the table less years, but more money per year. Though they did with Caitlyn, I think it was for 4 for 16 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, but still, I want to see that. I want to see these companies rival and everything. So listen, I guess when Juju come out, we're gonna see the bidding war. Might be a nice little bidding war.
I think even for Paige, we'll see a bidding war.
Oh yeah, page 2, yes,
Yeah, I
page
think
2.
I think we'll definitely see a bidding war. I think that for Nike to be as big as it is, it's disappointing that they only have 4 women athletes with signature shoes: Serena Williams, Megan Rapinoe, Naomi Osaka, and then Sabrina Ionescu. And so now, of course, Asia Wilson. But it's so many talented women athletes. We just want signature shoes. We especially because the game of women's basketball is blowing up the way it is right now. Like when I was a kid, outside of in '97 getting Cheryl Swoop shoes, outside of that, it was such a long hiatus of being able to go and buy a woman's shoe. Like as a hooper, you just had to go buy a guy's shoe. I'm either hooping in Hirachis or I'm hooping in whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
So I think now that you have all these eyes on the women's game, you have to start coming out with more signature shoes.
yeah, I agree. It's definitely time. It's definitely time for more signature shoes and stuff. These one thing about women basketball players is that, and I said it before. When it's time for them to carry a brand or something like that, they show up and play. Like we talked about it, even with like Caitlin Clark being the face of college basketball and then showing up night in and night out. So they're built for it. They're built tough to hold a brand down and be a face of a brand and everything. So I'm really happy for that.
Yes.
But
Real quick. I just want to say what a hell of a weekend for Asia. Like White House, you go back home to play where you played college, your hometown, your family can come out and see you. And then announcing your shoe all in 1 week. And then going out there and scoring 27 points and 14 boards in front of 13,000 people. Like 13,000 people really came out there to see them. And you love to see it. The city is behind her and you really can't ask for more. Like when I saw the pictures of her teammates and the TikToks in front of her statue, it's just a moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the same campus that her grandma couldn't walk on years ago. And now
yeah,
her granddaughter has this statue that's immortalized. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that she could take her teammates there and just show them, like, it's just dope, man. Like, it's just dope. It's just great.
yeah. It really is to see that and stuff. And I know we asked her moms when her mother was on the podcast too. Shout outs to Eva Rakes. That like to know that your parents couldn't even walk on the same ground that your daughter's statue's on. Like gotta have a great sense of pride for the Wilson family, man. I think that's just pretty dope. That's a really dope story. I'm sad and dope at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because of the circumstances and everything. But talk about the big FU. Gonna put the statue right there and stuff. So
Yeah.
definitely happy for her and stuff. So yeah, shout outs to Asia Wilson. So let's move on to the WNBA expansion and stuff. So we obviously it hasn't been officially announced. They're talking about May 23rd and stuff, but obviously y'all know that Toronto is getting a WNBA team running through the six with the Wolves, man. You know what I'm saying? A great look for Toronto after the loss that they took last week regarding a certain LA rapper and stuff. So great. I'm excited for it. I have questions. Obviously, we're going to get to the chartered flights and stuff. But my whole thing is like the cost of living out there is insane. So I want to know like how that's going to work and stuff. But listen, Canada showed out 2 years in a row. So like Canada really wants basketball. They really support basketball. And I'm really excited to see how, this plans out. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I'm excited to see it too. I think that it's a no-brainer. You had 2 preseason games in Canada that both sold out. So it shows that the market is there. People want to watch women's basketball. And I just think it's a no-brainer. I mean, I don't really have much to say on it because I don't believe anything until it's in black and white. I don't trust Kathy. Today also showed me again why I was correct in not trusting her. But
What
Yeah.
happened today? What happened today? I saw your tweet, but I didn't see what happened. I was, running around and stuff.
I was going to say it's been a hell of a week for the Raptors in Toronto. Hold on real quick. Toronto, too, because they thought that they were going to get one of the top picks, and they ended up getting, I think, 8th or 7th, something like that.
Nope.
Yeah, they fell to 8th.
My Spurs got that pick. Nope. That's why the Spurs, they don't got to pick because my Spurs get
the pick.
The
Spurs. So because they fell in that range, they don't get the pick. Okay, yep.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to the Text Winter Lounge and stuff. So with Golden State and now Toronto getting WNBA teams, what city should get a WNBA team? Philly, Charlotte, Nashville, or Miami? If there's any other city outside of those 4 too, well, what's your thoughts? Chat as we talk along and everything. Put your answers or whatever y'all want to see, and we'll get it in. Deshelle, hello, how you doing? She said she needs the comments to come back, and they actually brought that up too as well. The Houston Rockets owner Tillman Fertitta said that he wants to own and bring back the Houston Comets to the WNBA. Another billionaire. See, look, listen. Can't really say broke owners, yo, because they're still millionaires. Maybe 100,000aires. I don't know what they are, but they're gonna have to really listen. It's different when you're a billionaire, though. The dollars is different when you're a billionaire. It's time to they're trying to expand. Kind of feel like everybody else is holding the billionaires back. They can't really do much stuff. Maybe honestly, if we being honest, maybe the billionaires need to just buy the league and run it themselves as they see fit.
Whoever takes it away from Kathy, that's all I care about.
That's interesting. Vince Saez says Nashville, Tennessee. Okay.
I like Nashville too. I mean, I want the Comets to come back. But it's almost bittersweet, right? Because if the Comets come back, what if they're mid? Like, what if they suck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna tarnish. Like when we think about the Comets now, we think of this legendary team that was almost untouchable, right? And now if they come back and they play like the Mercury did last year, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're mid, that tarnished their reputation or what?
And good point right there too. It seems like T the GOAT is definitely in the notes. Keep the Comets in the golden age of the league and a testament to what happens when they grow too fast. I don't disagree with them keeping them in the golden age. Maybe just change the name, not even the Comets. Just maybe Houston something else. I don't know. And everything. Felicia said Philly's a good market and stuff. Hey, listen, if you Philly, right? Let's just say, hey, Lauren, if you're being there, right, and you get a WNBA team in Philly, hey, how much you're paying Dawn to bounce from South Carolina to coach back at home? What's the number?
Name your price.
Dawn Staley, whenever she comes to the WNBA, I guarantee it's going to be for $5 million a year or more.
Should be more.
Yeah, it's going to be more.
She's a culture shifter.
Yeah,
she's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
She can bring a group of people together, and it's difficult to do that when you're able to bring people together from different walks of life, different backgrounds, and she's able to do that. But the only issue is Philly really has the worst fans ever, bro. They just so dang. T the GOAT is in my brain.
Yeah.
Like they literally have their fans, man. they be on some. I be on the type of time, but they be on a real a completely different type of time. So that would be interesting for sure. But I'm sure a few people that are in WNBA Twitter would be able to join them because they be reckless on there as well. So they would be Lauren, perfect fans of Philly.
You know what, Lauren? I can't stand you, yo. I'm looking at myself in the thing. I really do look like Ruben Studdard, yo.
So listen, I didn't say it on here. I said it when the cameras were off. But type of one in the chat if y'all think DA looked like Ruben Studdard and should start singing sorry for 2004. That's
crazy.
American Idol head ass.
That's crazy right there. Now you're gonna cook. That's crazy. You're gonna cook me. Hey, listen, it's all good. I was like, okay, I see a little bit of resemblance and stuff. Oh, see, Kate and I.
Jillian said one.
That's crazy. You know what? I'm letting
you got a ball with a shape up.
That's why I'm letting. You got the Doc Rivers. Is crazy.
Oh man, not the doc. My
The
boy
Doc
got the doc is crazy. My
So this is what I did. So I cut my own hair. I don't line myself up. I go straight Tim Duncan. It is what it is. I take the one guard. I use the half guard, and that's why it's low like this. And I did it on my face. But you know what? It's all right. Y'all can get your laughs off. It's not happening again. The beard is coming back out, and I'm gonna let it grow. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get a grow an actual freeway beard. I'm gonna grow it out for you.
look, y'all, he got a whole game plan.
Got a whole game plan now. Ain't gonna be playing with me no more. Especially now that chapters is changing and stuff. It's time we bring the beard back.
We gonna call him Brew. Hey, they sure said we can tell you cut it yourself.
Oh man.
The Lord's burn Doc Rivers.
Oh, that's crazy.
The Lord's
that's crazy. That's a good one. That's a good one. See, I could laugh at myself, man. You know what I'm saying?
You brought it up. Look, I tried to be chill, y'all. I didn't say it. He likes when I talk about him because I said it off camera.
Yeah. No, but I was looking, I was like, yeah, she right. the whole time. No, but let's get into it. She said we can tell you cut it yourself. That's a good one right there. I like that one. That's a good one. I take it, K-Dot. Pause it is. I take it. So good. Pause again. Wow. Back up. Damn. All right, let's get to the power rankings and stuff real quick.
Hold on, wait. I want to talk about because we're gonna end with the power rankings. That's the last thing, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
I want to talk about this is what I was talking about in regards to Kathy. So I'm gonna talk about two things. First, we'll talk about the charter flights. So everyone already knows. I think we briefly touched on it last week in regards to Kathy coming out and saying the WNBA will now charter flights at some point in time this season. She randomly found $25 million on the floor of her office, apparently, and is able to do this now because just 3 weeks ago, she said that they don't have the money for chartering flights. But all of a sudden, $25 million just showed up on the ground. So we're here now. Great. Everyone is very grateful that these women do not have to fly Spirit anymore, Delta, whatever the hell they were flying. But my issue is this. Kathy, baby, you still are lying. Still lying. So hear me out. I get on Twitter and I was actually working today, right? So I got hip a little bit late. Got on Twitter. What do I see? Caitlin Clark and the Fever in a charter flight flying private. Okay, keep scrolling. Minnesota flying private too, but all the other teams don't fly private. So I just want to be clear about one thing, and you please correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
When the owner of the New York Liberty,
one
of his team to fly private, they fined him. They gave him a fine of $500,000
and almost made him get out the league too.
Exactly. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But now, because let me backtrack. The whole reason why the league has not allowed teams to fly private up until this point is because they're saying it's because of competitive balance rules, right? So they're saying that some owners can afford it and some owners already have private jets or charter planes or whatever, whereas some owners don't. Okay, great. So now we're fast forwarding it a couple years later. Now we're chartered. We can fly charter, but everyone can't get a charter right now. So wouldn't it make more sense for no one to fly charter if everyone can't get a charter? Because just in 2001, you gave him a fine of $500,000. So what's the difference between now and 2001? Because it's still not on an equal playing field. And you know what that difference is? Kathy is playing in our faces. And we're just continually letting this shit happen, bro. She got to go. I'm calling for her head on a spike. She got to go. She has to go. And I thoroughly understand that we cover the WNBA and we're trying to elevate in regards to media. I get it, but she's playing. Because the Great White Hope is now in the league, she gets to have a charter flight and her teammates get to have a charter flight and Minnesota gets to have a charter flight because they're playing one another. But just Just screw the Aces who play tomorrow as well. Screw the rest of the teams that the defending champs who owner has a private jet. They can't fly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense because all this time since the CBA, you got in 2020, they were saying it's a competitive advantage. So why are we not looking at that now since everyone can't have the charter flights right now? Bro, that lady can't be trusted. I'm trying to tell y'all. She cannot be trusted.
Yeah, I agree.
And again, I know I fully understand where we're trying to take this podcast and what we're trying to do with this media thing, but it is what it is. I'm gonna call a spade every day of the week.
I stand behind Lauren's words, even if it costs us. Just want to let y'all know that. NECA for commission. See, now that's tough though, because commissioner works for the owners. Commissioners don't work for the players. So if NECA was to win, be a commissioner when her playing days is over, it'll be an interesting take.
But she has a player. She still has the player mentality, though, right?
Yeah, but it's going to be hard when the salaries is being paid by owners and everything. Not saying that she might pick and choose a side, but I do think that, you know, if she is a commissioner or future commissioner, then she can bring, you know, as a player, she could bring that experience to the owners, and then they can probably come together and do something. So, I mean, it's. I'm not going to even say it's a risk for NECA to be commissioner. I always thought that a player should be able to tell the owners on how it is. Yes, the owners, y'all write the checks, but y'all not really understanding stuff, man. Obviously, you know, we still doing this. If an owner really understood, I would say if I was an owner of the WNBA team, if I had that Mark Davis money or Joe Tsai or Ishbia, to hell with what Kathy Engelbert is saying. We flying, y'all. Don't worry about it. I'll take the fine. And then I will actually have the committee of owners do the same thing. And stuff, but you can't subtract everybody. Okay, we'll take the fine. We'll take the fine and stuff. And then sometimes to get peace, you got to go through war and everything. And that's just what it is. And you know, women's basketball is a fragile thing in this country because when they're traveling, you know, they got to travel with, you know, a lot of security. We see what BG went through in the airport and stuff. That's where they can easily be touched in the airport. You know, it's not like they're going through a private entrance or anything like that. They may sit in a lounge, but we can sit in a lounge as well. Right. So you got to treat these professionals, you know, like professionals and everything. Right. So, you know, and it's not like, hey, Kathy, this is not your $25 million. So what like, you're not giving them $25 million and stuff, you know? I mean, maybe you definitely had the $25 million in a bin somewhere in the house, and you was just looking at it, can't wait to spend it, just hoping that people forget, you know. But they came back and everything, so you had to bring that money back out. But
it's just, I don't know. It's just it's like bittersweet, right? I'm happy because the women deserve this. We've been fighting for this. We've been talking about it for years. Yes. But it's just very disheartening to know the things that Brittany Griner went through, and nobody cared about her last year. At all. No one cared about her safety. They didn't care about her mental state. Like, did they not think when you're secluded like that, locked up in a cage, that just being around a large group of people might be like PTSD or triggering or trauma? Like, they didn't give a shit. And I'm gonna stand on that. Like, I am happy that we have charter flights now, but I'm gonna stand on Kathy and whoever the powers that be. Y'all did not protect Brittany Griner like she deserved to be protected.
Yeah. And a part of me is sometimes like, and I get it with security, you know, I know that, you know, y'all got to be professional and sometimes, but sometimes like when it comes to a situation like Brittany, y'all got to handle that more tough, you know, like it got to be like somebody got to get hit and everything, you know, especially like, you know, what she went through. It's got to be extra delicate and stuff, you know, but, you know, hopefully, yeah, it's always going to be hopefully the WNBA will fix it and do something and everything. I hate that they move at a snail's pace when it's time to run. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with us, like when we podcast and we trying to move and stuff and everybody else is moving at a snail's pace and everything, you know, like we ready. The WNBA is ready. And it's just, you know, people holding the league back, and it's time to stop or like you always say, you know, you say you want to cap these head on a spike, man. Maybe it's time for new management and everything, you know.
It can't get worse.
And I know that she negotiates all of these deals too, right? I know that she does that and stuff. So it's like, yeah, like, come on, it's something else, you know, got to give. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to start the movement. Kathy got to go. Twitter.
Next time,
Look, before we do that, go ahead.
Next time, when we do a podcast and we got the arena like this popping in the background, I'll just put some picket signs in the back of them hands over there and stuff like that. So
last thing before we go into the power ranking, because we're going to need your help with the power rankings.
yeah,
I just want to talk about the Skims thing, the whole rollout. The underwear, so Skims is the first official underwear partner for the NBA, WNBA, and USA basketball. The rollout was today. They released it, and it's featuring Cameron Brink, Candace Parker, Kelsey Plum, Skylar Diggins, and Dejanay Carrington, which I think all the women are worthy of being highlighted. I think they missed the mark by not adding Angel Reese in there because she's just a mega house, a branding mega house. But then when I did a little bit more research, I saw that she recently unveiled her own jeans campaign. It's called Good American Jeans. And it was actually founded by Khloe Kardashian. So it's still, look, the Kardashians, if it's one thing they're going to do, they know how to make money. But I'm not going to go on a long soliloquy because I got things to do.
I was going to say something else, but you said it. So you said the money thing. I had something else. But go ahead. Do your thing.
That too. But yes, yeah, that's crazy. But I think that, like many other brands and corporations, they're continuously still missing the point. Like, I love the fact that they have, Cameron Brink on there representing, the Caucasian folk. They have multiple Black women on there. They have Kelsey Plum representing, some people want to say, the Puerto Ricans, but she's definitely white. Also representing white people. My issue, two things. One, all of these women are feminine women, right? So it's a level of bias there. We need to have a brand that is able to capture the whole essence of the WNBA. Every person can relate. So someone who that might not be that feminine, they can still say, hey, look at such and such. I can wear that too. Whatever the case may be. So that's number one. And also number two, I feel like they're missing the mark in regards to race again. And even though they have Black women on there, it's a Black woman of certain stature, certain appearance. Okay. I'm not gonna read that. And so it's women of a certain look and a certain skin color. So when I say certain skin color, I mean lighter skin, right? And anyone who knows anything, colorism is alive and well. And for those that don't know what colorism is, it's an ideology that was created to cause friction and turmoil within the Black community. And it's very well executed, where even Black people say things like, oh, well, she's light skinned, so she's going to do this, or he's darker skinned, so nobody likes him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I say all this to say that I think that they should have did a better job at adding everyone, so that a little kid or a little girl or whoever the case may, a little boy, they can pick out who they identify with. You know what I'm saying? Like, these women, everyone on here is, just like girly girls, feminine women, and that's not a true depiction of what the WNBA looks like. So I think that when they roll it out again, I think they have to encompass like a broader picture of what the WNBA actually looks like. And I would like to see some dark-skinned women on there. Like, I'm gonna just put it flat out there. Brown skin and dark skin, I would love to see that on there, because there's plenty of beautiful dark-skinned Black women in the WNBA. Why not highlight them, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's and the thing is, it's so embedded in our society that people don't even realize it, right? Because people will probably say, Lauren, why are you bitching because it was Black people in there? But it's like, it's colorism. Like, it's obvious. I guess if you're not Black, maybe you can't see it, but for me, that's literally the first thing I noticed when I looked at the rollout. I was like, it's literally no dark-skinned women in here. And that's a problem, because it's divided our community so much that that it needs to be fixed, number one, but also it needs to be a depiction of what the WNBA looks like. Have some women that are more I guess they call it DOMs. I guess I don't know the proper
No,
term.
I think it's like masks presenting. I don't know. Listen, I'm sorry in
I don't
advance.
know either. I don't know either. But
I get it.
girl, women that don't deem themselves as feminine as other women, they need to be represented as well. That's my only point. That's what I got.
Yeah, like Deshelle just said, they missed the mark by not having people like Tosh, Khalil, JJ, Alyssa Thomas. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
And Letitia me here too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dark skinned woman, you know? Like I would have loved to see her, and it's like because Skims, like they make them those type of colors and everything. And
right.
It definitely would have popped and stuff. But yeah, even Natasha Cloud said that yeah, you know, y'all missed out on her. You know what I'm saying? People that dress, you know, with tomboys and everything. So
right.
You know, yeah, the WNBA is a spectrum of women from all kinds of, you know, from all walks of life and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hopefully they'll do it again and and break it up. Maybe they did, and we don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, these shoots do be like months in advance. So maybe they did. We just don't know. But when I seen the rollout, I was like, at first I was like, Cameron Brink ain't got no damn shadow. I was like, where her shadow at? That was my first thing. And then my second thing was like, yo, where's everybody else at and stuff? But, you know, it is what it is. You know, hopefully.
My first reaction with Cameron Brink was, she hasn't done anything to deserve to be on here. I'm not going to lie. That was my first reaction. But then outside of anyone else white, they only had Kelsey Plum. So I get it. Like it made sense to me.
Yeah,
like,
You know, I didn't know Kelsey Plum is ripped like that. I was like, damn, she had like an 8-pack. Like these women,
they say that she's like super healthy and eats like, they say like her diet is crazy. Like that's she's dope. Like a gym rat. Yeah, that's
dope. That's dope and stuff. But you know, hopefully, you know that they can. You know what it is though too. They need more people to hold these brands accountable. Like, hey, listen, before we go in here, what can we do so we won't get a bad rollout? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do? And then they got to understand. People got to understand and receive the message that is the WNBA. You know, it's not like, you know, if a man wears Skims like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you know, who has Skims, it's different. It's different. But with women's basketball, it's more delicate because, like I said, they're everything. You know what I'm saying? Some have, you know, this pronoun, that pronoun, and they come from all walks of life and stuff. So you gotta understand that. So that's the issue right there. You know, we don't know who's helping the corporations on doing this and stuff because they always get it wrong. We have not seen a correct rollout yet, except for the Aces doing their own show on YouTube. They're like, listen, we're not going to wait. We're going to do our own thing and stuff. So, you know, it got to be more like diversity in these boardrooms and stuff because the women's basketball is a beautiful product. The game is beautiful. It's the most fundamental game around, you know, and it's a boom that's about to happen. But it's like every time that fuse get lit and it gets close to the TNT, somebody just pours water in it and then it just goes out and stuff. So it's like, you know, it's got to be a team effort on how they, you know, roll these products out and stuff. Because I would like to see more of that. Like, you know, like why more star players ain't on these type of brands. Like we don't see like Enrique, you know what I mean? We don't see none of that stuff, you know? And also like tell the stories why they end the product too as well. Because, you know, like there's always something going on and stuff. But I mean, it's easy to go get, you know what I mean, you know, a traditional, you know, standard of whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the words wrong. So that's why I'm just like, you know, teetering. I think I'm kind of close to the edge or whatever, but y'all know what I mean. You know, I just want to see everybody there you go. Everybody represented the correct way. You know what I'm saying? I say that all I had to say that. I should have just said that. Nah, but you know, anything else before we move to these power rankings?
Yeah, I'm reading the comments real quick. They shall say, yeah, KP was carrying 245 pounds of dead NFL weight. Facts. I hope she didn't sign that prenup.
That was a great joke and stuff. I like that one. All right, that was good. That was actually because first I'm thinking she in the gym, and I seen the NFL. I was like, oh, I got it. I caught it. Okay, that was a good one right there. That was a good one. I like that. Damn, that's crazy. You know what? He kind of fumbled. Normally, I don't say millionaires fumble. You know what I'm saying? But he fumbled.
T the Goat said, "Yeah, but we still talking about the Kardashians here." Facts, but they know black men better than I do, so they should have blackness down pat. I mean, that's what they want to be. Lip fillers, tanning. What is that? What is that? Blackness.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
that's
a shirt that said, dang, I'm gonna mess it up. What's the shirt? It said, they like our culture, but they don't like us. And that's them.
Yeah. You know what though? But like what you said about not Asia, Angel Risha, like she is a freaking superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Out of this world. Listen, whatever she touched, gonna turn to gold. Like Angel just has it. The look, the personality, the motor.
Yeah. And you know what? And her game has been I've been very impressed with her transition to the WNBA so far. I really have been. The rebounding obviously is there and stuff. Still want to see the offense get better and everything, but she does a lot of stuff that's going to get her far in her career because she got an unstoppable motor and everything. But you know what? And she looks really nice in those good American jeans and stuff. Like, you know, like she's just dope. She's just dope.
Yeah.
And I just really, really wish the best for her. All right. Let's move on to these power rankings and chat. We're going to need y'all in the power rankings because we are going off the top. This is the freestyle session of the podcast where we are going from 12 to 1, but y'all can chime in and everything too. We just wanted to have a little quick power rankings, take 14, 13 minutes of your time before we get out of here because Lo got something she has to do. So let's get it started. And at number 12, obviously we are going to, I think we're in agreement, Lauren, about the Mystics at 12, right? Because they're just not good. They're just not good. They got a lot of work to do, and hopefully, you know, they get it done. They get it done. At 11, we do have the Chicago Sky. They're also in a rebuilding year.
No, I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that? Okay, so I have the Sky. Only because, and you know what? I think you're right. I think that we had the Sky at 10 and the Sparks at 11, right? That's what it is.
I can't remember. I just know that I think I initially, before the draft, I had Chicago lower. However, they got some nice pieces, man. They got some nice pieces. So I'm going at least. I'm going 9.
All right, so who you got at 11 though? So you trying to so Sparks at 11. So who you got at 10? Fever, you gonna have the Fever because the Fever, you know what I'm saying? They got a nice little team too. So that's why I got this. If you're gonna have the Sky at the Sky is not a better team than Fever. I don't think so.
I think it's gonna come down to. My gut says the Fever will be better, but I like Teresa Weatherspoon's coaching better. So,
okay, I see where you're going.
They have some dogs. Like I think this is going to be a big year for Dana Evans.
Yeah.
They got some dogs, man. I don't know. I'm going to say, all right. So we have the Mystics, the Sparks.
Mm-hmm. Now at 10.
10.
So who you got? Sky is for you. It's the Sky or the Fever.
Between the Fever and the Sky for me.
All right. So
I gotta go Sky at 10.
All right. Okay. Sky at 10. Indiana Fever at 9. And what about 8? I put the Lynx at 8, which I might have to change that now because BG is injured. We know, what happened with her. Which
I'm putting the Mercury at 8.
Okay, and then Minnesota at 7.
I'm putting the Lynx at 7.
You're gonna put the Lynx at 7. Okay, cool. So,
Wings.
Okay. The Wings at 7.
Satu is. I would put them at 6 or 7. Satu's out until when the Olympic break, right?
Okay. So
when's the Olympic break in August?
Yeah. So you said that all right, so who you got at 6?
The Lynx.
Okay. And so that means you got the Dream at 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Dream at 5.
I think they got better.
Yeah. And then obviously for the Storm, 3, we're punishing them because they lost by 48. And you wasn't supposed to lose by 48. I'm sorry. So the Liberty's at 3 and the Connecticut Sun at 2. And then obviously number 1 team all the way down at the bottom. We could talk for 15 minutes before we give the number 1 team to them because they're just way far ahead. The Aces is just far ahead of everybody right now.
So give me the ranking again because I'm gonna tweet it. Aces. We got Connecticut.
Aces, Connecticut, Liberty, Storm. You said the Dream is at 5. At 6, you had the Lynx. 7, you had the Wings. 8 is Mercury. 9 is Fever. 10 is the Sparks. 11 is the Sky. And at 12, all the way in the septic tank.
The Sparks are lower than the Sky.
I'm sorry. 10 is the Sky. 11 is the Sparks. All the way in the septic tank. All the way at the bottom. At the bottom of the septic tank is the
Okay, Mystics. You don't gotta keep saying the bottom.
You're not even a Mystic fan.
Okay, but that's my second team. That's never mind. I don't even have a team.
Until the Mystics give us access, I emailed them like I think 6 times already. So they give us some access.
That's crazy. How y'all trash and y'all not even trying to give us access? Like what?
Because you saying stuff like that.
Facts.
Now we need the access though. I think we got access to almost every team, but yeah, it's going to be. Listen, before we get out of here, man, it's going to be a fun season.
Dream at 5. Shout out to the Dream.
Shout out to the Dream. The Atlanta Dream. Ooh, somebody said Stewie's still on the milk carton. She's been missing since last season.
Yikes.
I seen somebody with a shirt. I seen somebody put a shirt on Twitter with the Vandersloot with the ball going over the rim and stuff, like air ball. I was like, WNBA fans is mad funny to me and stuff, man. The community is hilarious and stuff, man.
Yep, but Mercury to me is gonna be a circus. Yep, I agree. I think that the Brittany Griner injury really, and we know a little, it's a little bit more to it than what's being publicized. So she's going to be out for a couple weeks for sure. So that's going to affect them. That's going to affect them majorly because who's next in line as their center?
Yeah, bring Liz Cambage back, y'all. I'm ready. She's ready to come back and dominate. Let's go. Bring Liz Cambage back.
You're the biggest Liz fan I've ever met. That girl is a psych patient and needs to get the help she deserves.
Well, I am an art test, so it kind of fits.
That's your cousin. Crazy cousin.
Damn, yeah.
But now you're playing wing defense by herself once again. You got that right.
Yeah.
Liz is MMA. Yeah, right. Liz ain't even playing basketball. She want to be a UFC fighter so bad, girl. Just go over there.
Deadass? Hold on, deadass?
Huh? No.
I'm about to say,
the way she be smacking and hitting,
Yo, that video, that girl from
back for the plot. Listen, that would make an interesting storyline for sure. Look, Liz Cambage clothesline Caitlin Clark one time. Kathy gonna run out there herself and kick her out the league forever.
They're gonna be holding Kathy back like that that meme when the lady's playing, then you got the cat at the dinner table. I see it now, man. Yo, you hit yo. Listen, you flagrant foul Caitlin Clark, you're out the league. I don't care who you are.
Period. Kathy ain't playing with y'all, okay?
Listen. Or Caitlin had to say something about the flights, and did they get chartered flights? Are you serious?
Man, look, I'm keeping it zipped. Liz want to be a UFC fighter. While these are Dayshell's thoughts. Liz want to be a UFC fighter while DJing on OnlyFans for $1 million. Facts.
Oh man, yeah, I don't want to see Liz campaign. I'm sorry.
Before we get out of here, did we get what y'all think about the rankings? Would y'all change anything about it? Anybody too high, too low? Is everybody in agreement that the Mystics will be the worst team in the league?
OnlyFans is crazy, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not. Listen, I don't want to see Liz OnlyFans. I see it. That's gonna be crazy. I can only imagine what's going on over there. Was she making like $200,000 a month too? That's crazy. She got enough fans. She good.
Listen. Links too high. I kind of feel like that 2 Day show a little bit, but
Liberty too high.
I kind of want to switch the Links with the Wings, but I just don't trust them, man. I really don't.
Well, this was us just going top of the head and stuff. We will probably do like I don't know, since everybody be wanting us and hitting us up, when y'all coming on, when y'all doing the show, we might add in a second show, something like that. Maybe just a power ranking show, probably just that. But we just come in for like 30 minutes, get right to the power rankings, and go away from that. I don't know yet. I just said that without even like bringing it up to Lauren's attention before. But hey, she's like, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you gotta understand something. Me and Kate, I think last year we did like 130 episodes last year. So
I mean, we'll probably. So the games are what? Tuesday, Thursday this week.
Yeah,
it's a huge rollout. So
yeah, I think that we could like, because I like to operate on a week by week schedule when it comes to power rankings and stuff like that. So I guess we could add it in to the show when we do it on Mondays, and just like do a quick rundown. We don't really have to dive right in. We can just give our opinion and everything like that. I don't think that it could be too crazy. We don't have to really go crazy. But what I might do with the power rankings though is just turn all the power rankings into a blog though, and then y'all can go on the blog and talk about the power rankings over there or whatever if y'all want to get more in depth with it. But yeah.
I was gonna say because we got games Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, the WNBA ain't playing. We got games literally all for the rest of the week.
Yeah, so
I was gonna say, even if we did midweek, it would be.
Yeah. But yeah, get your WNBA League Pass. I haven't bought mine yet, yo. So I'm about to buy it, I guess.
That's how we know who wasn't on League Pass last year. Was you on League Pass last year?
Yeah, I was on League Pass last year. Yeah.
Why didn't it just renew?
Because I got frustrated with the League Pass last year, and I was just like, I ain't doing this shit no more. So you know what I'm saying. But I mean, I do got the the jailbreak thing, so I could use that. You know what I mean?
Lock them up, FBI. Dayshell says shout out to Sid Colson. She's starting for Chelsea tomorrow. Might foul out though. Bro, Sid be playing defense. Listen, she was strapping the Slack Mamba.
Yo, don't call it, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what?
I think she's gonna have a good year this year, though. All jokes aside,
she sounds pretty.
I think Sabrina's locked in. I think last year was an absolute embarrassment in the finals and the playoffs. To be frank, she has to be better. I think she plays better this year for sure.
Yeah, and she coming out with her second shoe. Did you see the pictures of the Sabrina twos? They actually look really dope. I like them.
The thing is, they want them to look like Kobe so bad. Like, just make her an original shoe. Like that shit looks like Kobe's.
Yeah, everybody likes the low aesthetic now and stuff. Like, and yeah, I guess since Kobe, he brought that to Nike and stuff. Then yeah, it's gonna always look like him and stuff. So
I think they're purposely trying to do that though.
Yeah. I don't even feel right commenting with the White House superstar. You know what? I'll be feeling this.
Refer to me as such, Vernon. Presidential Low. Lolivia Pope.
Lolivia Pope is the best one right there. That's the one. That's the one. Lolivia Pope is the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Commander Low Chief. Yeah, Bernie, get it right. Get it right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Go Barack Obama. Yo, let's get it.
Right. T the Ghost says she could play better, but Sloot and Stewie might be washed. Sloot washed. Stewie ain't washed, man. she's just going through it right now. She's not washed.
Yeah, it's Olivia Pope, man. Chat.
Olivia Pope.
Olivia Pope it is and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm missing some stuff. Deshelle said something about Maddie Segrist. Got to take the next step. She played well at AU. Yeah, yo. Like, I don't know how you go from averaging 29 a game in college and then go to like 3. I'm like, yo, first of all, I think Maddie was playing too nice and too timid. You know, like she can shoot, she can.
But weren't her minutes weren't that consistent, right?
I don't think. Yeah, that's true too. I don't understand how she didn't get a chance as a great scorer that she was. I mean, that she is. She is a scorer. No, let her play. You know.
Yeah, she got to play.
And that's what's so dangerous about this league too, because everybody basically is fighting for their job, even coaches.
I was gonna say they said only 13 out of 30 something draft picks got a job, basically didn't get cut.
Yeah, the fact that Mackenzie Forbes is out of there and stuff is crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm
not gonna lie, I didn't see her making the league.
I don't like when they do the thank you for your services graphics, Nah, listen, you cut me, just put it on the timeline at the bottom, man. Don't give me the artwork. I don't need you to do all that.
I think the most irritating part of that for me is they didn't let her walk. Like, y'all knew y'all weren't keeping her. Why not let the girl graduate so her family can see her graduate?
Yeah,
y'all knew y'all was cutting her anyway.
Exactly. That's crazy. When I saw that, because they did like a graduation thing at the practice, it's like, yeah, okay, right. Y'all bugging now. All right, Ace, before we go tomorrow, let's talk about the games. The opening game tomorrow. We got Liberty versus Mystics, Fever versus Sun, Mercury versus Aces, and the Lynx versus a Storm. Obviously, everybody gonna be tuning into Fever versus Sun, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Liberty versus Mystics. Whatever. New York versus your area and stuff. And I would say that Mercury Aces would have been intriguing to see Asia and BG go at it, but now that BG's out, it's like whatever. So I don't think that tomorrow is going to be a great slate of games.
I like Indiana and Connecticut.
I mean, I like that one too, because we're going to see.
That's going to be the most interesting, in my opinion.
We're going to see
I do also want to see how Seattle looks with their starters, because we didn't see that.
That's true too. So maybe Wednesday, Sky versus Wings, that should be a good one. Dream versus Sparks, okay. And then Thursday we got one game, Liberty versus Fever on Thursday on Amazon Prime.
If we do come back, if we do recap this week, I guess it'll be on Thursday since it's only one game.
Yeah. And then Friday we got Mystics versus Sun, and then Storm versus Lynx again. Saturday, Fever versus Liberty, Sparks versus Aces. Both of those games will be on ABC. And then they got Sky versus Wings and Dream versus Mercury. And then on Sunday, just one game, Storm versus Mystics. You're going to have everybody's eyes is going to have one game, and you're going to have Storm versus Mystics. They got to have marquee days. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be something. They got to have some type of marquee days. And then, Monday, I guess Sunday we might be back then, because it's at 3:00. So Sunday night we could come back, because Mondays is games and everything. So
games on Monday? Yeah, all right, so y'all heard that. We changing it for next week. We'll be on Sunday.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be a fun week of games and stuff. Please, download your apps and give me your passwords and everything. So do that for me. Gotcha.
Nobody wants to see the sorry ass Mystics. I second that. Hold on, before we go, did y'all see what the Mystics gave the season ticket holders?
No, what they gave them?
1 bag of popcorn. Bruh.
Move them to Virginia. They don't need to be
1 bag of popcorn. Meanwhile, other season ticket holders are just getting endless things. Bro, they gave them a bag of popcorn. Like, how broke do you got to be? And it was Kirkland, so that means it was from Costco. Bro, they wilding. Like, they are. Bro, you couldn't even get Oran Bakken. Like, come on.
My man Orville was rolling over his grave.
Like, damn, y'all got the Kirkland. Hey, Kirkland kind of hit, but still, y'all got Kirkland, bro. Come on.
That's crazy. Yo, and also, K-Dot is right. Shout outs to Dave Shafir and Kate Martin. making the team and everything. Oh, also shout outs to Kaiser Gondrzik. Shout outs to Kaiser Gondrzik. You know what I'm saying? I said it 2 years ago. Hope that she's getting back into the league, and she's back. You know what I mean? I cannot wait to see how she do. Really watch. And Kate Martin, is dope. You know, that's like her whole story. Just like being at the draft, supporting her friend, like, yeah, let's go, girl.
And then actually made the team.
It did not make the team and stuff, but people have been speaking so highly of Kate Martin. I think that, you know, her basketball IQ is really like that, man, and that's kind of dope. That, you know, she made this roster and everything. So I'm really looking forward to see how these rookies come out and stuff. You know, I do a prediction, Lauren, since I've been covering women's basketball. I do the day one predictions of the rookie. I see they game, they have a good game. I'll be like, all right, cool. They got it. They got rookie of the year already. And people be getting mad and stuff because I said it with Michaela Oyunwede. First game I seen, I was like, rookie of the year. Oh yeah, pushed it. And so she was tough. And everything. So
Vernon. He said, "Lo, you gotta post a link to that. I gotta see that for myself. I'll send it to you on Twitter when we get off of here."
Yeah, definitely.
It was really bad. Like the other teams got all these great things: t-shirts, cups, like plaques, like, you know, just great stuff. Like the Aces, they're gonna get championship stuff, and then literally bro. I couldn't believe my eyes. It is very disappointing.
But let's get out of here because Lo got to be somewhere in like 5 minutes. Don't forget to follow us. Thank you for listening to Keeping It 9450, Codename WBB, part of 9450 Podcast Network. Please don't forget to follow us on Twitter, 9450, on Instagram at the 9450 _ TikTok 9450 _ and YouTube at the 9450. And then also don't forget to support Welsh Mode. Get your coffee. You know, let's make it happen. Lauren.
Yes. On Facebook, it's Welsh Mode. And then on Instagram and LinkedIn, it's Welsh Mode Coffee. So follow them. Reach out, get some coffee. And yeah.
And that's what's up, man.
Real quick, maybe you can help Vernon with this. Vernon said I can't tag the podcast on Twitter. I don't know why. You know anything about that?
Tag the podcast on Twitter. No, we good. You should be able to tag the podcast on Twitter and stuff.
Lo got a Hollywood photo shoot to get to. Hey,
yeah,
it's Lolivia Pope now. Get it right, bro. Get it right.
Lolivia Bike.
Bike. People gonna be so confused.
Yeah, right. Yo, y'all be safe. We'll see y'all soon and everything. And with that being said, Sunday, right? Sunday we'll be here again. If
something crazy pops off, then we'll maybe do like a live or something. Maybe not record, but just go live.
Maybe
Thursday.
Yeah. Okay, we could do that. We could bring more lives and stuff. We'll do that Thursday, whatever. It don't matter. And don't forget also that we got other shows too. So we're not the only show. We got Jump Ball and Study Hall with K-Dot. We got everything is codename with the WNBA team. So Codename Aces, Codename Liberty, like that. We got a Codename Aces show actually premiering. It's already been recorded. We're just going to premiere it. So please tap in there. I'll be in the comments in there with y'all as well. K-Dot and Corey, they was talking about their experience and everything. But yeah, don't forget to follow the network. Y'all be safe. Love is love. Peace.